I don't care.
There's this guy named.
Yeah,
you sound like the people who are very happy about the election results.
I feel like I'm gonna be for the election stuff. I'm just gonna be quiet.
You're just gonna morph?
Chronicle. I'm just gonna chronicle stuff.
Oh, I thought you were gonna morph.
Oh yeah,
I'm just gonna chronicle.
Chronicling it.
I'm just gonna start chronicling everything.
I do want everybody to keep a calendar of gas and grocery prices.
Yeah, I want them to keep the same energy though. Man.
No.
No complaining.
I'm just gonna chronicle, and if we're still making content in 4 years, I'm gonna be like, hey guys, this episode of the podcast is like, hey guys, welcome to episode of the podcast. Yeah. Look at all this stuff every year. We should look at all this. We should how much worse this guy. And if it doesn't, I'll happily take my L. I'll happily take my L if things get better. Or not.
I mean, ideally, things do get better, like somehow. You know what I mean?
Something weird happens to where things like he stumbles into a successful economy.
Again.
And a successful
again.
Well, yeah, I mean, you know what I mean. Yeah. I mean, like it's in one of those ways to where somehow in 2 years, 2 to 3 years, it doesn't tank. It actually significantly increases, but by chance. Like, you know what I'm saying?
The best thing that you could hope, really, is that, like, Trump isn't as crazy as the people around him. You know what I mean? Like, because honestly, I don't think he cares that much about, like, the things that everybody else around him cares about.
Yeah, 1,000%.
Like, I don't think he necessarily has ambitions to the degree that people... Yeah, I think it's people around him.
I think he's already coattailed some things. I hate to give credit for it. I think he's obviously a glowing piece of shit, but he's coattailed some things already. He's like, I'm not... Well, yeah.
What? I haven't seen that.
The whole entire federal ban of abortion. The whole thing. He's like, I'm not. No, like it shouldn't be just be banned.
Yeah,
it should be state by state. Everyone else is fucking insane. They're like, nah, He's like, no.
Well, we're not. I don't.
Yeah. Well, Trump is. That's the thing about Trump, though. Is like he never believed any. That's
he has not. He wants everybody to like him.
Whatever. I don't know.
Who can give him the most shit? That's why I was saying Zelensky is sucking his nuts because Zelensky understands. Yeah, there's a possibility that like maybe if I suck his nuts enough, maybe he won't have our sovereignty ended. Like maybe that because that's the only reason he's doing it, right? So maybe if he gives them a sweeter deal, like I'll give you 20% of our resources in this or something that's gonna fuck them, but keep them sovereign. So you never know.
We'll see.
Is there rent control in California? I don't remember if it still is. I think
they voted against it.
Oh, they did. I remember. Yeah, they also voted to end slavery in prisons.
But slavery's kind of cool, though, to be honest with you. So, like,
the thing that annoys me is that, like, the people,
they don't know what they're voting for. They're stupid.
You can read.
They're misled.
No, they can't.
No, they can't.
Yeah.
I was reflecting on this for a while because I've said the first thing I tweeted out was about. Because I use the term a lot, impossibly stupid, which technically doesn't make sense, but people understand when I say that, right?
Yeah.
When I say impossibly stupid, well, it is possible, but you mean that it shouldn't be possible to be this stupid.
It's unbelievably stupid.
It shouldn't be possible. And it's akin to, and I was thinking about it, Patrick Starr.
Yeah.
Like when you think about Patrick Starr and the shit that he does, I was thinking specifically about Man Ray trying to convince him this is his wallet. And I was like, that's the average voter. It's that level, and it gave me a little bit of solace, but then I rubber band right back into. But Patrick Starr shouldn't exist in the real world. He's fine in that setting. Right, SpongeBob. Yeah. It makes total sense for him to exist in that wacky universe. But people are actually that stupid. Like, oh, you ate your own chocolate, and now you're accusing other people of eating your shit. Now I'm gonna starve.
I saw that shit and I was just like, I literally, like, I went through the articles and I was like, oh, obviously we're gonna get rid of this, right? I was like, oh, this shouldn't even be in the thing. And then I like
I looked later and I was voting. Like, all the billionaires went up on stage when they won.
Yeah,
I want to thank all these other young, rich 100 millionaires for helping this billionaire win. I want to thank this other billionaire for helping. I want to thank Joe Rogan. I think now it possibly might be a billionaire now. The amount of money that he makes and other deals in a company that he sold, his drug company that used the pills that do nothing. So I think with all of that and the Spotify money, I think he might be in the billion column now. So another billionaire helping a billionaire win, and like, what do you? It wasn't that long ago when we were all the 1%'s the problem. Occupy Wall Street.
Well, you know what's crazy is that like they're like I've seen a lot of people being like, the establishment are shaking in their boots. It's like what?
That's what I mean. I'm like,
are you crazy,
dude? 2011. That wasn't that long ago when people were dialed in to be like, Wall Street's the fucking problem. These pieces of shit that are fucking just raking our money and making things worse for us. And then they all forgot.
Yeah,
it wasn't that long ago.
People have short-term memory, man. It's crazy.
People have short-term memory,
just like Patrick Star, bro.
And
it is Patrick Star level stuff.
And they acquired the
God bless, man.
young group.
There's already
where we're from.
There's already people
obnoxious.
Oh, right.
There's already people like getting their bonuses cut because of the tariffs. So it's like, all right, cool. Yeah, I told you. I tried to tell you, but like, God bless.
I've seen at least 3 examples of that.
Yeah.
Of the same story. We have to. I'm sorry, we're gonna have to hoard resources because we don't know if these tariffs are gonna kick in or not.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna use your bonus money because they always do that. It was like,
of course, yeah.
When I worked for a company, they're like, if there's too many injuries on the job, you guys aren't getting bonuses. And I was like, oh, thanks. Cool.
Yeah. So like, I mean, look, people are gonna find out real quick, and you
gotta pay $1,000 for a PS5, and I have mine, and I'm like, oh man, that's crazy, dude. You can't get the Nintendo console? That's crazy. You can't feed your daughter? That's wild. I'm gonna throw away food in front of your daughter.
Video game consoles. Video games are probably like the only industry that's probably going to be immune to that stuff because like we don't make those. Like we just don't make.
Have to pay the.
Yeah, but I think at that point there's like, there's literally no option. What the fuck? I just think like he says a lot of shit, right? But like you would have to hope that at least you'd be like, oh well, we can't do that. You know what I mean? You would hope that like just like most presidents, he says a bunch of pie in the sky bullshit, and then like reality sets in, and they're just like, oh, we can't put a tariff on fucking video game consoles. We don't make video game consoles. We can't do that.
Well, it might cause Xbox to be do well just by default.
Proxy?
That might be interesting, yeah, because you could just get like a Game Pass on PC or something.
Yeah. So that would be fucking.
That would be interesting.
That would be fucking.
If he just
funny.
completely fucks PlayStation out.
That would be fucking. Dude, that'd be
hilarious.
Is a world it's funny that we live in a reality that there is a small chance of that. It's not even like, say, if we were talking about this just a little while ago, we'd be like, well, no, of course not.
Right, yeah.
We wouldn't even entertain it.
It's going to be a movie, bro. A bad one.
Well, I'm ready for it.
Condolences to people who voted against this and lost their bonuses. Not so much the people who did, because, like, I mean, you asked for this.
If people did, I want to find you and laugh in your face.
It does feel like a Joker kind of thing where it's like, you get what you fucking deserve. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Like, we tried to tell you. I tried to tell you.
Yeah.
Tried to tell you. Oh, well. I'm getting my bonuses here, though.
I can't wait to see the TikToks, brother. There's going to be these TikToks of these fucking, like, what the fuck? James, I just got fired from my job because they can't afford to have me no more. Now I have to go fuck my truck.
These immigrants that we hated so much literally have all of our jobs now. What's going on here?
Yeah, I love the idea that, like, I don't know, man. Like, companies don't want illegal immigrants to go because they get away with paying them less.
So
like, the companies,
much
like,
less.
It's not the amount of duping going on is crazy.
Dude,
like, it really is Patrick Star level stuff.
It is.
Like,
hey, illegal immigrants get no tax benefits, but they still pay taxes. They'll get jobs. There's people that shouldn't be, people that say even have like green cards. Yeah. A lot of them will not get the benefits that citizens will get, but still pay taxes. Yeah. And they're like, throw them all out. And I'm like, okay, all right.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, cool. Thanks, Patrick.
Thanks, Patrick. I'm going to start calling him Patrick.
You really should.
That'll be like the slur.
No, don't. Patrick is innocent. That's why these guys are fucking bumblefucks.
No, Patrick is a damn fool. Also, Patrick's an asshole.
Yeah. So is SpongeBob too, actually.
I mean, they're all pieces of shit. Really.
They're all in their own way, for sure.
Except for Squidward.
Squidward's depressed.
Yeah.
And he is an asshole sometimes, and he's like the least.
But he's like, he also often asks to not be bothered.
He's also
like, if you could pull back a lot of times and look, he's like, hey, can you leave me alone?
Remember though, when he went to that one village where it was all Squidwards.
That's true.
And then all of a sudden he realized, he's like, oh wait, no, I do like being harassed. And I was like, all right, you're cooked.
Well, he's a fucking.
He started acting childish and stuff, and then everyone was tripping out. I'm like, what are you doing, you bitch?
Get the fuck out of here, Frank.
Leave my country.
Because of you, we're going to put tariffs on canned bread.
Canned bread.
Bro, I love canned bread.
Iconic fucking line.
Would it be wet? I feel like, no, I've seen canned bread in real life before.
It would be sopping soaking wet.
Real.
It would be so moldy and fucked. It would be crazy.
There's canned bread, though.
Well, it looks like... But it's the consistency of like
pudding, I guess.
It's like
like rice pudding, right? Like
something. It's like almost like a muffin, but like denser. You know? Yeah.
Let me get my canned bread out the can.
Canned cum.